Hello everybody, and welcome to my next LP, which is going to be a Cubix. For everybody racing robots. First, going... Put it to about half. I'm gonna put one more. God damn it. The options. It's one of those. Okay. I set the difficulty hard because apparently you have to go into the freaking options to change the difficulty and not have it in, you know, between story mode or whatever. Fuck it. So, Cubix Robots for Everyone is a 4 kids racing game. When you start off in the story mode, you got a bunch of different racers, well, 4. Connor with his racer Cubix, Chip with Moser Relics, Abby with Don Don, Mong with Maxi Mix. I am going to go with Cubix because he's main character.
I was watching robots from the car as Dad drove me one day, when I had a really great idea. Abby, Chip, and Mong had done just about everything with their robots, except race them.
Sorry, just got...
I quickly found the others, and I explained my idea. It didn't take long to convince them. We needed somewhere to race, and I knew just the place.
Sorry, I didn't want to pick up so much of my, you know, breathing and everything. So, Cubix. It's a racing game published by 3DO, done by Asylum Games. I think is the developer. It's very much like a game like Stun Runners or Micro Machines. It has very much feel like that. The difference between those is that those games had freaking charm, and I have no idea why it's kind of lagging. Because I've ran other games like this before. I don't know whether I had... Maybe it was because I was running on my PlayStation 3 and it wasn't lagging. I didn't, you know, completely have to rely on my computer's power. So, I remember playing this game. I don't know whether it was a relative or a friend of mine loaned me this. But, I remember the TV show kinda, and I remember finishing this in about an hour. Just because one of the power-ups in the game was ridiculously easy to get in the game. Plus the AIs. None too smart. The AI, to be honest, is, to be quite frank, is, you know, kind of dumb. I don't know, that constitutes the way the game was made. Tracks where you can't really get blown out, or if it's due to the fact the AI is not too smart. But I figured, you know what, I'm gonna try this on hard just because I can. I won by like a split second because camera kind of screwed me up on that. Now at the end of every race you get, you know, options to buy stuff. This is the only one you really need. Zero gravity engine. But the thing is, you need the gravity grip first. Everything else is, you know, just tacked on stuff. So, welcome to Bubble Town.
As we rode back through Bubble Town, we saw smoke. Electric's robot was going mad. It sprayed a mysterious substance everywhere before exploding.
Yeah, load times on the game, I remember not being too bad because it was actually a pretty short game. I think I think if you left this on the default settings, you can finish this in about an hour and pretty much not lose a single race. So, I wonder if it's the same philosophy due to gameplay design, or if it's due to the fact that, you know, the AI isn't too smart. So, we have track number 2 here, which is pretty much a kind of, you know, junkyard kind of track. You can use D-pad or analog stick, but for some reason, emulator I'm running, it's not responding to my analog stick or something. I don't know what's the problem with it, but it doesn't respond well at all to my analog. So the freaking settings to my analog to, you know, just go suck a dick. I'm not allowing you to play the games the way they're meant to be because you're emulating them. Which, you know, I'm playing this on a actual PlayStation 2 controller. I have a little USB port that allows me to use it. I think you could pick them up for like maybe between $1 and $3. PlayStation 2 controllers are freaking awesome for this. So we're driving along. At one point, they weren't even on the same screen, so either I'm doing really good or the guys are like, you know, not even that far behind. First place again.
You have a new robot.
Pexotix. Okay, normally you get her when you beat the game on easy. But apparently, if you play on hard, just beat 2 races and you got them unlocked. Okay. 3rd race.
We took the glowing gunk that we had collected to Hella at the bodies pit. She told us that this substance was called Solex, but before she could tell us more, we discovered that someone else was after Solex.
Ooh, a big baddie. And yet we're still casually driving around. We don't think to drive to get the son of a gun. You know, beat him to Solex. No, we just drive around in laps again. Screw it. I'm not gonna work out the logic in this game. It's freaking 3DO. You know, 90% of the games that came out of 3DO freaking garbage. Even the system named after the 3DO was total trash. Which kind of shows you something that somebody didn't really have a brain when they were making the system. When the co-founder of, you know, EA, Trip Hawkins, when he flops, you know, either one, the guy didn't know what the freedom was doing, or 2, you know, the console was doomed to fail. I think that system was partially a failure because of 1, freaking ridiculous price point, 2, when there's really no, well, there's no killer apps for it. You guys sell the system off of Gex and best, you know, Street Fighter 2 port alone. Like, come on. Let's just face it, fighting games weren't too good. And, well, now well, you could say, oh, Tekken 3 is not as good because it hasn't aged well. And to be honest, I kind of like Tekken 3. Tekken 2 I can't really play anymore because it's way too dated. Tekken 1, you know, you pop in just because it's a piece of video game history. And I talked nothing about the track because,
We'd beaten Colossal fair and square, but he didn't seem to think so. It seemed almost as if he was daring us to follow him. But Cubix had no problem with that.
Why wouldn't you just let me play as that and these kind of things? It made it a lot better game.
It was a pretty impressive sight. Cubix leapt clear, but it seemed the Colossal was still buried. We didn't hang around to find out.
Thus cleared and both died.
Cubix had gotten himself a bit beaten up, but with Hella's help, it was easy to fix him. I enjoyed
What?
repairing
All I
Cubix,
saw was
but
him
not so
throwing
much
down
that
his
I wanted
hammer.
him to get hurt again.
Him dodging, whatever.
Cubix offered to help with some of my chores, which was great. It gave me more time to plan for our next race. Racing robots is a lot more fun than fixing them.
No shit, Sherlock. Did you go to elementary school and figure that out?
You have a new robot.
Propellix. I didn't even know there's more. Thought there was just 5. Not noticed though now. That was kind of interesting. Back. Yeah, I need 3 more races before I get, you know, the ultimate racing thing. Let's save here. Alright, yes. Damn it. Son of a...
We got pretty caught up in our robot racing. We all tried to tune our robots to make them go even faster. Hella didn't mind us using her tools, saying that it was good practice for robot mechanics. We found somewhere to race a little closer to home this time.
Yeah, so we can drive around the same stretch of area 3 or so times. Okay, we're back at the junkyard. Fuck it. At least we got a new opponent, Propellix. Haven't really toyed with anybody else aside from Cubix because I remember playing this, finishing it once, and not feeling compelled to play it anymore. I don't know whether it was because of the gameplay, the fact that I was just blazing right through it. There's gotta be a turn where I can cut him off. There's got some right this way. Why would you put slowdowns? Fuck it. I'm still within striking range. Good, I'm in first. Have fun with that. Yeah, every speed boost. It's gonna help here. Perfect spot to place that. Because they think they're going over, but they're just gonna get... I think they'll get sucked back. Everybody else is not even close. Holy crap. That is something that should never happen in a racing game. So you're playing this on the hardest difficulty in the game. And nobody's even freaking close. That's just wow.
Race over. First, superb.
Just wow. Okay, just 2 more races. Okay, I'm probably gonna cut off as soon as I get done with Colossal's return.
It's a good job we didn't choose to race at the construction site again. Because that day, a weld and fix robot went nuts there.
Robot rampage. That's what baffled authorities are calling the disturbing
We saw the news report on TV. It looked like Solex might be involved, so we decided to check it out.
I don't know how this works in with the freaking racing game, but fucking we'll just roll with it. And they did. They recycled the setup for this, even though it's like near construction area. It looks like a district area. You know what? Screw it. You know, like I said, and there's freaking hits there. They immediately put me within striking range of these guys. Screw it. Like I understand it's a kid's game, but come on. Hard mode should actually be, I don't know, hard. Like my only experience with games playing this on the freaking default setting, which was easy. I don't know whether they want this to just flood the freaking, you know, hot pawn stores or whatever, but come on, man. I think this was already originally a budget title, so their sign number 1 should really exactly be dropping your cash on it. Like when it starts off at 20 bucks, usually that means you're not gonna get a lot of content. Number 2, it seems like it's a really kids game. I don't know what keep screwing up controls. So much shit going on that it's like I almost can't tell what's. Oh, it's that. Waits till now to be actually effective. Wow, that's just kind of sad. To be all honest with you. Yep. Same loading screen every single freaking time.
New robot.
Brutix. And another thing, when I was test playing this, the power-ups count for everybody. So, Brutix, Sergeant 6. So it's a robot right around a robot. Fuck it.
After collecting the Solex, Cubix and I rode into town to meet Dad. We didn't know that someone else was waiting for us. I shouldn't have been surprised to see that huge robot again, but I was. We decided to get out of there.
Okay, track number 6. $5 says it's right around home. It's middle of the day. Called it. Yep. All 3 of the circuits use the same setting, which is really I feel like, you know, there's just the same track. There goes my little way to frickin' just pull out ahead. Oh well. Oh my god, he drove right into a wall. Wow. Maybe the camera is that freaking bad. And I have no idea what the frick happened there. Apparently I got sent into a giant ass freaking loop. Like, oh, you're gonna abuse our game? Guess what? F you. You shouldn't have glitches like that. You shouldn't have ways where I can just go burp, burp. Oh, I just cut about 10 seconds off my time for this race. And that could have been worse. Would have sent me back to about where everybody else was.
Race over. First, superb.
We couldn't seem to shake the big robot. Things were already looking bad. Even before we saw he had a bomb. Maximix tripped the huge robot, and he dropped the bomb. We hadn't intended to blow anything up, but the bomb exploded before we could do anything. Luckily, it didn't land on anything important.
Yeah, just landed on.
We were all really proud of Maximix, and so was he.
Yay, I'm a badass.
The competition between our robots seemed to heat up after Maximix had stopped the big robot's plans. Everyone began to practice seriously. We watched Don Don chase Chedrix. We had to admit to Abby that Don Don was fast. Cubix didn't seem too worried, though. He enjoyed the other robot's successes as much as his own. It was going to be interesting to find out who would win the next race.
Alright. We all know.
You have a new robot.
You have a new robot, Quick's Frame. Zero G engine. You know what? I might as well finish the game right here.
It's really great living in Bubbletown. I was supposed to help Abby find a new race course, but all I could do was check out the robots. Some of them were pretty fast, but I knew Cubix could beat them all.
No crap, because pretty much as soon as you're ahead, and you keep pushing that up button, which is pretty much gas. Oh, ups. God damn it, I should have mentioned it at the start. Freaking game. Okay. This is the game killing thing. Single player killing thing. This is why I never went back to it. The second you unlock this, it's like you are going to win every single track. Because it adds a ridiculous freaking boost to your car. And races will be finished in about 1 minute. Laps are finished in like 1 or 2 minutes. Like I'm just dicking around, trying to get through. I've hit virtually every other freaking slowdown thing, and feels like there, but it's doable. Come on. At this point, I'm pretty much dicking around now. Probably way further ahead. Just keep pushing forward, and I don't think anybody will freaking give you, unless you do something seriously stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna buy that as well.
We heard a noise from a nearby house. A Delicious robot was beginning to act strangely. It started to shake and spew Solex, but before we could react, it ran from the house. It sped off down the road, leaving a trail of Solex behind it.
Man, they had so many opportunities to change up the gameplay, but they never did. It's like the developers wanted to do one kind of game, but the storyline wanted to do another. And they want to keep it in the freaking Cubix universe. Yeah, that will probably be the only way you'll ever lose, is that you do shit like that. Other than that, it'll just, if you ever screw up, you know, whether that was camera issue or whatever, fuck it. If you ever screw up, like fall into a pit or anything like that, the game will just put you back where everybody else is say, okay, keep racing, keep going. Like, even Mario Kart would be like, figure your way back onto the freaking track. Like, come on. It's like, you've pretty much taken any kind of challenge out of the game. And I'm not even sure if there was any challenge in it, aside from the game being called hard, the setting being called hard mode. But like, really, like, seriously, if I had, like, I have a ton of respect for developers. Like, if you develop a game, you know, you deserve your respect for creating something, even if it's a total piece of shit. Because I can program or, you know, design or shit. But when you put out something like this, it's like, come on. I know, I went to high school with guys who could make something better than this in 6 months or whatever the time frame had to make this.
You have a new robot.
You unlocked a new robot, Colossal. Okay, last race.
We had no idea how Colossal kept finding us, or what Dr. K wanted with the Solex. But we were pretty sure that they'd find us again. We stuck together to be ready, but they still surprised us. I guess Colossal was annoyed at us beating him before, because he was ready to race.
So the entire time you guys wanted us to play this on freaking hard mode. Fuck it. It's like, and Colossal's not even on this track. Like, I just freaking unlocked the bastard. Fucking, I'm not gonna work out logic of a freaking, you know, team of guys who probably got 6 weeks to work on it, 2 tons of freaking cocaine and coffee, and said, hey, finish this in this freaking time frame. We'll give you all the cocaine, we'll give you all the freaking booze, hookers, whatever. Do what you want with it, just finish it in 6 weeks. It's freaking ridiculous. It's like a slap in the face to everybody who's ever made a game. Like, this would probably get laughed off freaking... Like, if somebody created something like this, it might get laughed off of something like Mind Jolt. Just because how fundamentally broken it is. Like, come on. There's like no effort here. Well, there's effort in the designs, there's effort in cinematics. I won't even say the cinematics because they probably took them from the TV show and slapped them on just because they wanted to get a game out there for franchise. Just slap them! There's your sign. And they're race, you lap one of the guys.
We chased Colossal to the construction site. He was really angry, but so was Cubix. I think Cubix was getting a bit tired of the huge robot not admitting defeat. He took it to the next level. Colossal pushed hard, but in the end, he had no answer to my friend's strength.
And he opens a can of whoop ass on your ass.
And it was great to have won again. But we had to leave before all the dust clogged up the joints of our robots. We talked for a long time about our adventures. Racing robots was really good fun, but in the end it turned out that we worked best as a team. As the sun set sitting with my friends on the bodies pit, I wondered what exciting experiences we'd have in our future. I didn't know what tomorrow would bring, but I knew that I was looking forward to it.
Watch the cartoon to find out. Are you serious? You know what? Forget. No. Race, save. God damn it. Keep screwing that up. Alright, file, yes. Sure, yes. Coin race, which is basically multiplayer. Actually, hold on. Okay, I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's pretty much 6 tracks for the entire of the frickin' game. Okay, I think we finished it. So that's it from me. I figured I'd kill this one game here because I've been trying to record it. Tried to record a bunch of times and it never seemed to work, but you know what? Fuck it. You know, I'll see you in the next LP. You know, happy gaming.